Con bon moi. Good evening, Vault Dwellers. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome to episode 7. Episode 7 of Project Valkyrie. She's still shaking what her mama gave her up there. She's trying hard. She's trying hard. Did I not put God mode on? I'm not sure. You could hear everybody walking around. And you might notice my voice is a little off. Just a little bit. I'm going through puberty again. Do apologize about that. I do have a couple drinks with me, so this episode is not sponsored by Jarritos grapefruit natural flavor soda. That might not be how you pronounce it. I'm not Spanish, so I think that's the correct way to say it, but I'm not positive. And if I happen to finish that off during the episode, I also have horchata, which is a very delicious, like coconutty drink, similar to what is it that I make? The coquito that I make. Yeah, please stop saying I'm carrying too much. So this is exactly where we left off. We're in the super duper institute. Alright, so let's talk to Synth Nora real quick.
Ooh, I feel like you're about to say a number I'm really gonna like.
What the heck does that mean? Yeah, let's
trade some things.
Let's see what you've got.
And I was trying to get her to put on clothes. And it does say equip. I guess reading is fundamental. For some reason, I thought this was going to equip it on me, which doesn't make any sense because it's in her inventory. So let's go ahead and hit Y. All right, cool. So there, now she's, to make it even more creepy, she is Synth Nora wearing Valkyrie's bodysuit and my dead wife's wedding ring. So, booyah. Thank you, Daniel, and thank you to Lone Digger for, in different ways you both sort of pointed out my stupidity of not being able to read what's on the screen and actually follow the directions. Very nicely, though. But yeah, it was right there on the screen. So there, Nora has some clothes.
That was all.
You're welcome. Anytime.
I don't know if I'm going to like what she's wearing. Oh, that's... So basically, I put her in a cat suit, and you can see her thong and everything. Even though we know she did not have on.
This is different.
We did not have a thong. Listen, where is he? Where's Creepy Owen? Creepy Owen. I don't know where. I lost Creepy Owen somehow. There's just too many people walking around. So.
What's the plan?
I don't know. Are you upstairs? You're freaking me out more than usual. No, he's just nowhere. He's just a disembodied voice now talking to me. So we finished up the main quest. Now this happens with this mod series. This has happened with this mod series previously, where we have finished up the main quest, but there was still a lot to do. That's kind of one of the other things that this mod maker does, where he kind of makes it so that way there's more to do besides what that message keep popping up is going to drive me crazy. So let's make that go away. So I don't have to see that anymore. Now, who's that over there? Alright, so there's lots of things to explore, and once you finish the main quest, it adds a bunch of smaller quests and things in to find, so that way there's more to do. And from what I understand, yeah, there wasn't really much else to do with Valkyrie. That's why you can't romance her.
Hey there.
I need to ask you something.
All right, then.
Not much else other than those repetitive quests that are there. So...
What are my options?
Check it out.
Buy, sell, heal me, got any work. And the got any work is the same radiant, repeatable...
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Sure, what is it?
quests.
That was all.
Until next time.
Okay. Basically the same thing with Fiona. Fiona's whole thing was to give us the Liberty Prime, who we can go to at any time. And we may actually be using again at some point in time. Now, Sarah did say,
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
"Hey, buddy, we're friends." I don't know if I messed something up with her when I started because it did say she was romanceable.
Can I talk to you?
What's on your mind?
More options?
Tell me about the options.
We can probably work something out.
Heal me, side quests, buy or sell. I think the side quests are just
I could use work, depending on what
other
it is.
Of course.
her version of Radiant quests. Just repeatable Radiant quests. So
Never mind, actually.
Pleasure.
it said she was romanceable, and we did have a little bit of a conversation where basically she just friend zoned me. So I guess I screwed something up during the romancing, which is okay because Synth Nora looks just absolutely ridiculously banging in her Valkyrie catsuit. So we're not gonna worry about Sarah Lyons anymore. So we're going to explore this new area and try to find everything. Obviously, I did some
I
reading,
kind of like this place.
which I always he's insane. Okay. I guess I just because you're absolutely insane, I will keep you for this episode till the end because you're taking a shower fully clothed and dancing like a crazy person. So, Sarah, you never taught your son how to take showers
Excuse me.
properly?
We are honored to welcome you here.
Okay, that's not creepy at all. So it said, I wanted to make sure I don't miss anything when I'm at the end. So I went through and, we're at the end. I know that I finished the main quest. I wanted to go in and read and make sure we didn't miss anything. We've been in here. It's pretty, but there's not really much to do. I want to look for terminals. It said make sure you read all the terminals. There are other people and things to find. So we're just going to do a little bit more of an in-depth deep dive, looking around, making sure we don't miss anything. Because I want to get all the little quests and everything just tied up and wrapped up before we start Depravity. Depravity is the next in this series. And I did a little bit reading, not into Depravity specifically, but into the mod series as a whole. Because if you've been following me, you know that I did them in the order that the mod maker made them. Which, now that we're coming close to the end of his series of mods, I realize may not have actually been, well, that just spawned into existence, that was weird, the best way to do his mods. Meaning, so decide to turn off the showers. That's cool. Yeah, this whole area is pretty awesome. Meaning, it looks like Outcast of Remnants, Project Valkyrie, Depravity, all those are better for lower level characters. But the first mod, Fusion City Rising, you had to be a higher level character to do that mod. So because I did them in order and I wanted to use the same character, that's why we are here. Alright, here's a computer terminal, but we've already been in that one. And that's what changed things a little bit. And then I could go to the old institute. So I think we've covered this area. I don't think there's any quests to be picked up in here. We do have a guest room for my plethora of lady friends to sleep in. If you are new to the channel, Dojo Roscoe and the guys Yamasa, and welcome to the channel. I do 4 series. Alright. This being one of them, a Fallout 4 modded series. I do another Fallout 4 modded series, which is Killer Frost, which is Frost. Observation. I'm not sure where to even start. I think we were in here too, but I only looked around. I really didn't talk to too many people. We were also going to go to the prison. My Pip-Boy light is on. We're going to go to the prison where I sent all the Evil Institute people at some point in time. Maybe even in this episode. So the plan was originally that at some point in the future I was going to redo this mod. So I'm thinking rather than just redo this mod, I will create an entirely new character at some point in time in the future. And yeah, this is the whole area that reminds me of Westworld.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
We all owe you.
Okay, so if I get near the NPCs, they're going to do chatter, which I generally dislike.
This is amazing.
It is amazing. I'm just looking for computers, named NPCs. Like, none of these people have names.
We
They're
are
all
honored to welcome you here.
generic. This synth sleeping. We'll say sleeping. This synth is sleeping. I can see him and kill. Okay. Because apparently there's supposed to be Synth Nate somewhere in here too.
We are honored to welcome you here.
Yes.
But he's not here. So somewhere in here, but not here. But and you don't have a name.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was
stop
a
talking.
real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Shush. Talk to me.
Hi. Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Alright, he doesn't have anything actually useful to say. Alright, so that's this room. Absolutely loving the killer. Just turn around. It is good. For scale, it gives you an idea how 10-year-old Owen, how big 10-year-old Owen is. He's bigger than all the ladies. He's going to be a giant when he grows up. Creepy doll face Owen. Yeah, I'm loving the Frost series. Big time. I do a Fallout 76 series where I play it straight, meaning, you know, I'm not cheating or doing anything out of the ordinary. Here's a terminal. Okay, so we found the terminal. We will read that terminal and see what else we can find. We've been in here. Again, this is just another homage to Westworld, which I absolutely love.
Yeah.
We have a couple just random synths in here chilling. The cryo chambers, which I can not open. Thought I could open. That'd be kind of cool if I could, but no big deal. Just making sure there's not anything fun and hidden in any of these. We did also send baby synth Sean, to Sanctuary. We're going to visit him too, just to see how he's acclimated to his new home. Kind of jumping all over the place in my head. Alright, Gen 2 decommission procedure. Gen 3 is cold storage. Gen 2 decommissioning, I guess that's what's happening here. They're taking all the Gen 2s. That's why they all look like the way that they look. Cold storage. Gen 2 synths have historically been used for surface operations such as scouting, resourcing, stripping entire elements for parts, and killing anyone who gets in the way. While still prone to major software bugs, the artificial skin layer and improved mechanics of the Gen 2s improve their performance well over the Gen 1s. In an attempt to project a friendlier institute, we've decided to decommission most of the Gen 2s. They've lasted long past their projected lifespans. The bugs have become more frequent due to overuse. Decommission procedure. Perform soft delete to remove data from the Unity's primary flow. Transfer all data marked for soft deletion to archive data servers in case it needs to be retrieved at a later date. Mark location of unit in cold storage. Periodically test unit functionality so they remain ready for use in case the need arises. Gen 3s. Diagnostic technicians working on Gen 3s are responsible for testing the full range of human experience and complexity of motion through simulated cognition, ensuring that Gen 3s have consistent backstories, gestures, and mannerisms. Gen 3s that aren't up to par can be temporarily moved to cold storage or assigned to maintenance here in the event personnel are not presently available to troubleshoot issues with the unit. It's funny how similar Westworld and the synth storyline is, because again, if I didn't know that they were talking about synths, it would 100% just sounds like they're talking about Westworld. Which, if you never watched, I highly suggest at least the first 2 seasons. The second season had an ARG that ran during it. I almost look like another synth Nora. Alright. What's it? Why did that door open? There's just a lot of synths here. Alright, there's computers in here. This is like a med bay area. We tried to talk to Colleen.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
And yeah, she didn't really have anything super exciting to say.
Gonna pass.
Very well.
So just a generic doctor. How about this guy over here? Dean Volker. We did not talk to Dean.
All this advanced technology, and we still can't cure the common cold.
All right. Completely useless. Lone Digger had let me know. He left me a ton of comments. I will eventually get to replying to most of those comments. Lone Digger, that his...
Finally, we're not in a shithole.
Oh my god, that his daughter thought that I looked like a gay pimp in my outfit, which is appropriate since I have He-Man walking behind me, apparently. That's not necessarily what I was going for. I was just going for a pimp outfit, because this was introduced in the second mod, the Outcasts and Remnants mod. Why they put this in, I don't know. And I actually souped this whole armor up big time. Let's see. So it's armored pimp leopard coat, +1 agility, intelligence, and endurance. What else we got? Muffled shadow combat armor left leg, muffled shadow combat armor right leg. The pimp chains, again, also adding agility, intelligence, and endurance. Agility, intelligence, and endurance. So when I have this on, I'm pretty souped up. Pretty souped up. What happens if I put on? If I was a gay pimp, though, that's appropriate. It is Pride Month. But what would happen if I put on any of her stuff? I don't know what this means. Do I want to be busty? All right. What does that look like? Oh, it auto-saved. All right. Well, Lone Digger, this is for your daughter. This is what I'm wearing for the rest of this episode now. I will switch back. If there's any more episodes beyond this one, I will switch back to my pimp outfit. But I think this is way better. I think it's her belts and stuff without the cat suit. So Nora has the cat suit. We're just doing push-ups. Nora was bending over. I went over to try to take a look, but she stood back up. Wait, where'd the computers go? There was computers in here. All right, let's read the computer. Yeah, Does it say I can't use the terminal? I'm the boss. I'm the boss of the institute. I'm using the computer. The object is in use by somebody else.
I can patch you up if you need it.
No, it is not.
For a small fee, of course.
I already took the other one, but I'm taking that one too. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. I guess maybe he's the barber? Alright, so I feel like I didn't see anything in here. So that's one section done. If there was something in there, quest-wise, I didn't see it. I know there are more quests. We just have to find them. And then we can do them and finish this up. But if you watch any of the previous series, you notice there's a problem I had with the previous series is... Wow. Just loading in with a door right in my face. Sometimes it is hard...
For thousands of years, civilizations all over the world have tended to converge upon gold and silver as the two best choices for currency.
Okay.
We were looking for some place to make a new life. So, here we are.
Either I'm blacking out, or it's dark as hell in here.
Okay.
It's my favorite person. Got some premium shit here.
Okay.
Always a trail to be followed.
Hi.
Something wrong, honey?
No, I'm confused.
Why do I get the impression that I don't want to hear what you have to say?
My institute designation is K198, but I prefer Jenny. So yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed.
Oh, okay. Who has the quests?
Yeah?
Now that we're back in business, this girl needs a day off and a drink.
I like your top hat, but you're just a regular
Excuse
synth
me.
too.
Hi, how are you?
What's news? So there was one person that was fixed in the previous episode where it didn't say what's news. It said what's the news. But now we're back to what's news. My favorite.
What's the news around here?
Got every liquor from the Commonwealth here. Benefit of being the caravan trader's favorite bar.
How is that possible? You've existed for like one in-game day. Your thoughts?
Just curious what you're thinking.
You look like someone that needs a drink.
All right.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Okay. Well.
Hey, take your time.
Okay, I will. I feel like this is a maze. Okay, so where did we just came out of? We just came out of the VIP area. And still didn't find any quests. Alright, these are just shops. I like how I could steal. But like I'm the boss of this place. It shouldn't count as stealing. So that was robotics that we went through. Synth retention. The heck? Why was that so noisy? Because I have 20 people following me. That's why it's so noisy. Alright, Club SRB. Because it's not the Sith Retention Bureau anymore. Because we don't do that anymore. We're the good guys now. One more for the good guys. Alright, wait. Ah.
Hey there. What's the word around town?
So, super generic synth Nate. Talk to Nate.
I need to ask you something. I'm always happy to talk with you.
Your thoughts?
What's on your mind? You've led an exciting life.
Your thoughts?
Your thoughts? You gotta be careful. Never know who you can trust these days.
It's so weird. The same voices. Oh no, he can come with me too. Should I take him with me too? That's too many. There's already too many people following me. I like having all the ladies with me. Oh god. I don't think I could do it. I don't think so.
That was all. My pleasure.
I do not like the model, the base model for his face. Like synth, like regular vanilla Nora is very pretty. She doesn't want.
Have you seen my bills? I was expecting a delivery.
All right, do you have any
Wait a
questions
minute.
for me?
So this used to be the Institute's Gestapo
Oh my
HQ?
God. Do you have any questions for me?
Have you seen my bills? I was expecting a delivery.
Oh god, no. Okay, giant creepy Owen, god. Freaks me out every time. Does anybody have any quests? There was not directions.
What, you lost? I ain't a tour guide.
For how to find the quest. Pimp Terminal.
Back
okay.
again?
Here we go.
Commonwealth's got the capital weight.
Now shush, I'm reading. Square footage constraints. Drug and alcohol supplies. Start party supply quest. Okay, we found the quest. It doesn't sound super exciting, but we found the quest. Square footage constraints. We did the best we could with the same space they gave us. Added a slot machine and roulette, but we had to pass on the craps, poker, and blackjack tables. Also, no cage fighting. Darn. We go to Club Fusion for that. At least we got the pool we always wanted, and of course the poles and pool table. Maybe someday we can expand this into a proper New Vegas style establishment. Haha, I like that. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Hugs, not drugs. We need to get some customers in here pronto, but Dirty Fred's only allocating us a minimal amount of booze and chems until we increase attendance. I don't understand his position. He doesn't want to run short of supplies at Club Snuggle, but how are we supposed to increase attendance if we don't have drugs and alcohol to serve? I mean, really, does he expect us to scavenge for ourselves? That's not how the Commonwealth works. We're also finding it difficult to run the roulette table without any gambling chips. Alright, so in order to attract customers, the pimps need some more drugs, alcohol, specifically ecstasy and bourbon, also some gambling chips. Possible locations for these supplies have been transmitted to your Pip Boy. If you have any trouble with the mission, use this terminal to cancel the quest. Okay.
Wasteland B, that's for sure.
Alright, so we got... I still like how, since I turned on the Caliente's beautiful body enhancer mod, we got ladies like Tracy
is it
who's
morning
dressed
already?
like that, but then we still have... I can't jump down there. Whoever that is down there...
You lost? Look, caps are the language of love.
Oh my god,
around
there's just
here.
too many NPCs.
I mean, The language of money,
We're
which
just
is a
wearing
lot like
generic
love, now that I
underwear.
think about it.
What do we got? Video games. I mean, the layout is
The hell is it now?
all very cool.
It's nice to have a positive outlook on the future for once.
No other computers, as far as I can see. But
I love to make trips to Diamond City.
we did find
There's so much to
Symphony.
see.
Wait, where? All right. See, these ladies are all scantily clad.
Hi, how are you?
All right. Okay. We have a quest. Now, we're not going to immediately run out and do that quest because I'd like to grab a couple. And I believe there's supposed to be a couple. I was looking for a list of quests for some of the previous mods. Now, this is Thuggy Smurf's mods. That's the mod maker. For some of his previous ones, I had been able to find just like a straight up list. Like, these are the quests that are available in my mod. I was not able to... Alright, here's somebody else in a nurse's outfit. Who's this? Just says Synth. Alright. Probably not worth talking to that. So we'll go into residential and recreation. Don't know if there's going to be anything worthwhile in here, but... Oh, wow. Okay. It's pretty. It's got waterfalls. Just bikini-clad girls picking flowers.
I can handle myself. No need to stick around.
Wait, didn't I already talk to Jenny? Is there more than one Jenny? I don't know. Owen, you're so creepy. Alright. So... this is pretty, but what's the point of it? Alright, what's over here? We got a computer over here? Oh, wow. A workshop. Configuration terminal. Is this just like the one that was in my room? Building with a workshop. Prevent settlers. Room access. So it looks like this is similar, but for this particular area. So you can really get in here and customize and do different things in regards to even building in here if you were so inclined to do so. And then I guess there's one door. So we'll go through the one door. So that was like a little, like, what you call it, can't think of the word I want to use. When you, like, go into a hotel or something, like a little courtyard area. Yeah, now you can overlook it. And the door closed right in my face. So yeah, this is, you can customize this whole Jimmy Jam, build a whole place. Is my Pip-Boy light on? My Pip-Boy light is on, and it's still quite dark. Alright, and that's it. So this is just another... I mean, it does look like there's doors over there. How do you get to those doors? That goes out to a balcony, that goes out to the balcony. I mean, who's wearing the steel-toed boots? Clump, 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 clump. And then we have two more balconies here. Apparently. Can I jump? I can. Okay, but how do I get to the rooms? Are they just pretend rooms? There's a lot of balconies. Alright, well this area looks like it's just for building. If you want to do that, I don't know what the heck the point of this is exactly. I'm just trudging through their little lake. Why did you take your clothes off? Nora, put your outfit back on.
I got nothing.
Let's trade.
Let's see what you've got.
You don't like the outfit I gave you? Oh, she took off her wedding ring too. How dare you?
Nothing else I needed.
No problem.
Alright. I know these exploration episodes are not necessarily the most exciting in the world, but you know what else am I supposed to do? I gotta find the stuff. I mean, I guess I could try to find the quests in between episodes and then just come in with the quests. If I really struggle to find the quest, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just go out and actually do the quest that we did find. Alright, we got some firing going on.
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
Sure. G782. Alright, you have a name.
Hey.
Hey, you.
It's Gloria? Gloria? I'm confused.
I need to ask you something.
I hope.
The chains look hilarious. Now the internet's like floating around my neck. Your thoughts?
What are you thinking about?
If my programming is so good that no one can tell I'm not one of you humans, what's it matter?
That's a good point. I didn't take Synth Nate with me, but I said this because he was a boy and Gloria's a girl. So.
You interested in traveling together?
Ha! You know it.
I wonder, with this mod, how many...
I wonder if they'd let us borrow any of this stuff.
How many I could actually have with me. Because that's already 5? Alright. Alright. I still have more people. But you're generic.
Good to see you.
Generic. I can't check the computer.
No more power rationing. I won't miss that.
Gloria, did you have anything else?
Excuse me.
Did I miss anything?
Hey, you.
Talk to Gloria, end conversation, let's trade.
Got a minute?
I know a whole lot less than you think.
I'm stupid. Don't talk to me. Your thoughts, dismiss, end conversation. So no.
That was it.
Yeah, whatever.
No dialogue tree for anything else? Isn't this where normally we're Institute Mayhem Simulation. What the hell is that? Owen, go away. Owen, go away. Target practice. G782. Reactor entrance. Battle simulation. Can we get one too? Hey Roslyn, what do you think the odds are we could get some actual live targets to shoot at in the range? Would Alan hook us up? Janet. G782, otherwise known as Gloria. Is this bitch ever gonna leave the shooting range? Kind of starting to wish she'd escaped along with G781. So is this supposed to be like Gloria's like twin sister or something? I don't remember what Gloria's model number or code number or whatever it is. Reactor entrance. Advanced Systems team. Since we're letting in traders and travelers now, increased security measures are being implemented in sensitive areas. Going forward, the door from Advanced Systems to the reactor will require a dual verification to open. Your personal access tokens will be delivered to your homes later this week. Sorry for the inconvenience and thank you in advance for your cooperation. Newton Oberly. Battle simulation. Advanced Systems. With the decrease in demand for male sims, we're taking this opportunity to make some upgrades to their combat functionality. We've equipped a couple memory pods and would like you to build a simulation so we can test the battle IQ of the new synth prototypes. Thank you, Alan. So is that what this Institute thing is? Can we get one too? Jen, I've heard that the new battle simulation built in Advanced Systems is a blast. We've got extra memory pod. Any chance you could design a simulation for folks over in bioscience and facilities? Thanks, Newton. Alright. That we might check out because we're literally right here. We haven't had any action this episode. So we'll try to get some action going. Any other computers? NPCs? Anything else? Where does this go? Inaccessible.
Useless.
That's annoying. That always irritates me in mods, and I don't know why. Like I understand why they do it, but all right. So let's I guess check out The Sinstitute Mayhem Simulation. It's mayhem, murder, and mayhem. We're all gonna die. What's up, Smooth Skin?
Gonna be a good fight.
What?
What?
Okay. Alright, so I heard supermoons and raiders.
I'll give you that one.
Oh, and death claws.
Just get warmed up over here.
Are you shitting?
Future? Never doubt me.
Is everybody with me? Oh yeah, they're just... Not everybody. Where's Creepy Owen? Alright, well, let's get into the action. There's just death claws tearing up all over the place. Where's this? What's this? Are you trapped
Here
over
I
there,
was,
buddy?
afraid I'd have nothing to do.
I'm sorry you got trapped in there.
I am super mutant.
How are my people doing? Yeah, get Owen. I mean, go Owen.
I'm ending this right now.
Anybody else? Ooh, somebody's shooting me.
Bleed and die. No.
Oh, they're up there on the balcony.
Having fun, huh? I can do this all day. There you are, you little bastard.
What happened to my grenade?
Incoming!
Why does my grenade look like it's not doing any damage? That's super disappointing. Another deathclaw?
Well, that takes care of that.
This is bullshit.
Why did deathclaws keep
This shouldn't take long.
spawning in
Damn it.
Heads up.
over here?
That's how you do it.
That's how you do
Heads
it.
up. Ferals inbound.
Oh, now we're doing ferals? The Glory still has her giant minigun. You said fair rolls. Was there a fair roll? Because I don't see anybody else. Is there like people in other sections? Can we go into here? No. So it's just in the concourse. Okay. Well, I mean, that was kind of some mindless fun. Not gonna lie, it was there's my first not gonna lie. It was alright. That was, considering this mod maker's penchant for throwing massive amount of enemies at you, I would not have minded if it was even more crazy pants. Like they could have thrown way more dudes at us. But that's a thing. Some caps. All right.
Shit.
Look alive.
Wait, what?
Better luck in the next life.
Wait, what? So I guess somehow a Raider lowlife came through the simulation with us. Or a Raider, excuse me, veteran. Well, that was weird. Alright, so far we still only have one quest. I think Alan Bennett is supposed to have quests for us. If I didn't send him to the Glowing Sea. I can't remember who I sent to the Glowing Sea.
Not everything you've heard about the Institute is true.
Your name.
Give us a chance.
Do you have a quest? Give me a quest! Damn it. It says exit again. Exit
Yes?
to where? Am I in a simulation in a simulation? Or that's actually leave. Okay. I'm so confused. I'm starting to doubt my own reality. Wait, why are you walking around?
Operating at full capacity.
I don't think you are. Gen 1 synth. Alright, let's go into bioscience. Yeah, and this is just randomly, there's a Beth over here.
Welcome to the Creation Shop, where everything just works.
Where everything just works, huh? Bethesda Game Studios, it just works? Is your name really Todd? Tell me about your shop.
What's the story with this place?
This is the Creation Store, where we sell only the finest creations.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. Could you be more specific?
They are modifications to your existing supply of weapons and armor.
That's interesting. Any chance I can get it for free?
No, that is against our policy. You can acquire the creations with credits.
I was hoping for better news than that. How does it work?
You purchase credits, and then you can use those credits, so you can acquire our creations.
And this isn't some kind of scam?
No, creations are different. They are not paid mods, or DLC.
Sounds like nonsense to me. What's the difference?
Paid mods is when the mod creator gets to keep a percentage of the sales from their work, and they are also given credit for it.
This is awesome.
With a popular enough mod, the creator might even be able to make a living from their work.
Sounds fair. What's the problem?
With paid mods, any modder can make a mod, and then release it for money, without any QA testing, or vetting by us. When we tried that approach, it failed. With creations, we pay the creator a small amount up front, and then we keep all the money from the sales.
Come on, tell me the whole story.
Sometimes, our ideas cross similar ground as independent creators. In those cases, we acquire the free version in order to make a paid version of the product.
So you steal technology and keep it for yourselves?
Not exactly. Creations are different.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see the point of any of this.
As official content, our creations are approved, curated, and taken through a full internal development cycle. This guarantees that all our content works together.
You know that's not true. You're lying. I know it.
No, all of our content just works.
Why the hell are you lying to me? Again.
That is not our recollection. All of our content just works.
It just works. It just works. Oh, this is so funny. It's making fun of Bethesda so bad. I killed the last guy who was running this scam. I don't like what you're implying. I think you could do better than that. Yeah, I think you could do better than that.
I think you can do better than that.
Look, I am sorry if my answers aren't good enough. You're trying to force something new into an existing category. Creations are different. They are not paid mods or DLC. They are creations, and we are proud of our work.
That makes sense, I suppose. I gotta think of better things to get excited about. Look, can we argue later? Yeah, this is, it's hilarious, but I think we...
Look, can we argue later?
I believe we are done.
Oh my god. I want to see, but
what have you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. We refer to them as creations.
Oh. Horse armor! Oh, that's a shot at Skyrim. Oh, Creation, they even say Creation Club credits. Wow. Alright, this is all just a joke, but it tickles my fancy. I really actually love this. This might be my favorite part. Let's see what it says and say whether there's a problem with the purchase made. She's gonna tell me I'm out of luck.
You've got a serious malfunction, robot.
That is not very likely. All of our products are guaranteed to just work.
No way. You're lying.
No, all of our content just works.
Talking to you is pointless.
Yes, that is correct.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
I believe we are done.
Oh, wait, I can hack her? What happens if I hack her? Alright. Just a regular hack. Oh my god, was that fun. That was absolutely ridiculous. Alright, let's go into bioscience. So if you didn't get that, it's making fun of Creation Club. I mean, that's the long story short, and how basically Bethesda steals content from modders, which is pretty well documented. One of the great examples of that, in my opinion, is if you go and play a mod called Autumn Leaves for Fallout New Vegas. Oh, that's different.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
Now we have Deathclaws in here. Yeah, Autumn Leaves is...
You think they've got any weed?
Weed? I mean, I don't know. They got some stuff in here. Autumn Leaves is, for all intents and purposes,
the world above is amazing.
Hey.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Okay. Is the
What do you think?
Curie storyline in Fallout 4, but years before and done in Fallout New Vegas in a mod. That's the most glaring one that I've ever seen, where like as I was playing it I was like,
remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
This is totally something we've already done.
Jammed.
Alright, can't get in there either. So yeah, that was funny. Alright, so I guess I did send Alan to the glowing sea. I couldn't remember if I did or not, which might have been a boo-boo, because...
Hey there.
What's on your mind?
Give me a quest. Flirt. Why do you want me to flirt with her?
I just happen to have a pile of caps here. Would you be willing to pose? Totally naked. For 50 caps.
I don't think that's really going to be an option.
I don't really want that to happen, honestly.
That's all for now, thanks.
Okay, good.
Alright, so there's a computer. Deathclaw research. Alright, we found another quest. R.I.P. Synth Gorillas. In response to numerous complaints about misallocation of research funds, the new director formed an independent panel to assess the viability of the Synth Gorilla program. The panel's report stated, what we just evaluated is one of the most insanely idiotic programs we've ever encountered. At no point in the rambling, incoherent research papers of the Synth Gorilla project was there anything even close to what could be considered a rational thought. Everyone on this panel is now dumber for having read this research. We award the Bioscience Division 0 stars, and may God have mercy on the souls of those involved in the project. By unanimous vote of the director, the Synth Gorillas have been fed to the Deathclaws, and the Gorilla Research Program has been discontinued. Poor gorillas. Intelligent Deathclaws. We heard rumors of the children random experiment to breed intelligent Deathclaws. It took some time, but we were able to infiltrate their vault in the glowing sea and appropriate a couple of the baby Deathclaws they were breeding. Okay, that's a shout back to one of the previous mods where you go in and you can actually have a follower Deathclaw named Spike who kind of can communicate. We've since refocused the resources of the Synth Gorilla program into research on intelligent Deathclaws. Through selective breeding and gene manipulation, our goal is to make future generations of Deathclaws smart enough to serve in battle. We're also evaluating a new gene that may, over time, help the Deathclaws to evolve wings? Flying Deathclaw sounds like a terrible idea. In order to continue this line of research, we'll need to acquire some additional Deathclaw brain tissue samples. A brief history of Deathclaw research. The following is intel we've obtained from sources we believe to be reliable. In the 2230s, a group called the Enclave captured Deathclaws and exposed them to FEV. This boosted their intelligence and gave them the ability to talk with varying degrees of articulation. While the Enclave hoped that the Deathclaws would become intelligent enough to obey orders without question, the opposite occurred and the Deathclaws rebelled. Records indicate the modified Deathclaws had intelligence equivalents to an 8-year-old human, with some specimens on par with average adult humans. Their learning capacity was high, and they were capable of abstract thought and reasoning. Although they did not have vocal cords, the Deathclaws seemed to mimic human speech similar to a parrot. Socially, they had a rigidly hierarchical, peaceful, and pack-based ethical code. Start Deathclaw research quest, yes. Sweet! To continue our research, we'll need some samples of Deathclaw brain tissue. Locations of known Deathclaw nests have been transmitted to your Pip-Boy. If you have any trouble with the mission, blah, 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 blah. Cool. So, we spent all this time, and we now have 2 quests. So what I will do...
It's pretty despicable what Dr. Ayo was doing.
In between episodes is I will dive further.
Good day, Director.
And maybe even go through...
The Institute is now the undisputed authority in the Commonwealth.
Go through
Have a
the
nice
forum and try to make sure I got everything. I'm sure at some point in time somebody else had asked, hey, is there a list of the quests, all the quests that are available, yada, yada, yada.
Hey.
Hey there.
Hey. What's up? What's up, girl? How you doing? This guy's just chilling back here.
I think more clearly while I'm walking.
Oh, another computer. Facilities Division Terminal. Alright, these sound ridiculous, but okay, let's see what this is. Oh my god, are these just like fetch quests? Of our 5 washers and dryers, 2 of each broke last week and have been able to get them working again. 3 washer dryers is barely sufficient to serve the entire facility if we run them 24/7. If one more breaks, we're in trouble. Not sure if any functional washer dryers still exist in the Commonwealth, but if so, we could use someone to help track them down. The dining staff has a request for more ice production. To accommodate that, we need 3 additional ice machines. We've reversed engineered Braxo, but our supplies running low. To make it worse, we need additional acid and antiseptic. Some of our plumbing pipes could use replacement. We'll need to scavenge some parts from the Commonwealth. Alright. A few possible Commonwealth locations that may have functional washer dryers, blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. So, we'll start all these quests. So that way, in the next episode, we can go out and do all those quests. Yeah, and like I said, I'll try really hard to find just a complete list of all of them. I mean, that's 4 so far. I swear I read something about talking to Alan. Alan, but I don't see him, and I can't remember if he's one of the people that we sent to the Glowing Sea, but I plan on going to the Glowing Sea. I don't know if he will give me a quest from the prison that he's in.
Subject identified.
Yeah, pretty sure we've checked. That's the wall. Everything in here. So we got. Let's take a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4 quests. But like I said, what can I do? This is the way that this mod goes. You finish the main quest, and there's always these like little loose ends you gotta tie up. I started to say something earlier, and then I got off track in regards to the mods, and I was saying that I'll probably create a new character and have them start every one of the mod.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director.
Do you have anything for me?
Excuse me. This place might look shiny and new.
No.
But there's a lot of old technology in these walls.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know that. So to do Outcasts and Remnants, Project Valkyrie, Depravity, because all of those sound like, now I'm still going to do Depravity with this character because I want to finish going through. All right, we've been in here. This is just a different way to come here. So I've now officially, I believe, gone through every area here except for upstairs. So all of the lower levels we've gone through at this point. Who's this little dude?
Hello.
Well, hello.
Watch out around here. If they catch you having fun, they make you do boring science.
That sounds terrible, Quentin. Terrible. Yeah. Okay, so let's hop upstairs. And we'll try to take a quick spin through and talk to whoever we see. If we see anybody that looks like they might have anything for us. Like, there's a computer in here. K198. Going to stay here a while. No more skank shift. Personal notes. Alright, this says Jenny again. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. When I first escaped the Institute, I was determined to make my own way. Make it on my own, excuse me. I knew they sent a courser after me. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too, but then I was captured by a group of mercenaries called the Gunners. Almost by miracle, a stranger appeared out of nowhere, killed the cursor, and the Gunners freed me and offered me further assistance. I foolishly declined, and well, things went downhill from there. 2 days later, I was captured by raiders who tried to sell me into slavery at Nuka World. Fortunately, the raider gang was ambushed, and I was able to escape. But it made me realize maybe the Institute isn't so bad. When I heard they were reforming things there, I decided to give it another shot and applied for a job. The only position that availed was a pole dancer, but hey, the pay's decent. There's climate control, and it's better than wearing a shock collar in the hot sun at Nuka World, right? I just need a little time to gather myself and figure out the next step. Once I save up enough money from dancing, I might give the Commonwealth another shot. No more skank shift. When I started dancing here, they put me in the 2 to 8 a.m. shift. I'm so thankful that I've worked my way up to the evening shift. The money is better. If I keep it at this, maybe I can get my own room one of these days. Personal notes. There doesn't seem to be anything here. That's odd, but okay. So, I swear we've seen more than one synth.
My institute designation is K198.
Named Jenny, but
I prefer Jenny. So yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed.
Okay. Thompson. Alright, so this is... What do you got on the floor
I've heard
here?
stories. On the surface sure sounds scary.
It's scary. Stay down here.
Hi there.
My daddy says you're father's daddy, but he looks so much older than you.
I wish my mom wasn't working so much.
It's confusing, I know.
Hey, sweetie.
I'm confused too.
I guess you're from one of the vaults, huh?
Sure. Alright. Is there a computer in here? So this is just the kids' room. Computer is locked. This is vanilla anyway, so... Alright. Excuse me, everybody.
There will be other customers.
Oh my god.
Always are.
Oh, that's creepy.
No more power rationing.
Cricket's
I
not,
won't miss that.
Hey.
Everyone wants a piece of what I got.
No, they don't. Oh, it's creepy.
Good day, Director.
Oh, you're creepy too. How about you?
I still can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh my god. So they have everybody? Is every female character going to be walking around here? Oh my god. Alright, so... Yeah, we peeked in here before. This is just like a little gym. Watson. Computer's closed. Can't check it. And this is the little bar. Oh, sketchy greeter. Okay, I heard something about talking to a greeter.
Excuse me.
Good to see you again. Anything you need help with?
Oh my god. They're saying this is Yes Man? Oh my god, my brain's about to explode. Tell me more about this place.
I have some questions.
I love talking. What would you like to know?
What's news?
Any good gossip flying around?
There are inevitably going to be significant problems with letting in tourists.
What's news?
What's the news around here?
Now that we're on friendlier terms with the Brotherhood, maybe we can get some upgrades to our laser weapons.
What's security around here?
What's the security like around here?
We are well aware that letting in outsiders to trade comes with certain risks. As a precaution, we've relocated the guest entrance to a choke point, sealed off the old FEV lab, and restricted access to robotics as well. You may have noticed that we ditched the roaming coursers and armed Gen 2s, but just because you can't see the security, that doesn't mean it's not there. Let's just say that anyone who gets out of line may suddenly find themselves teleported to a prison in the glowing sea.
The lay of the land?
Can you help me get the lay of the land of this place?
Sure thing. You may have noticed there are many new vendors on the ground floor of each tower. Weapons, armor, clothing, medical service, you name it, we've got it. If you want to test out your weapons, the firing range and advanced systems is well worth a visit. And for all your crafting and storage needs, the lower floor of your quarters should have you covered. If you ever need a break from slaughtering wastelanders for the glory of the Institute, The old Synth Retention Bureau has been converted into a lounge area. It's got a pool, arcade, gambling, and all other sorts of recreational activities. There's also a bar and a club on the ground floor of the dark blue tower. Just look for the VIP sign. Anything else you need help with?
Why's that guy pushing me while I'm trying to talk to you? What's news?
Any news around town?
Director, have I ever told you that I just absolutely love your face? I see you and I say, now that is the face of a pacifist.
One more.
What's the news around here?
Now, Director, I realize a classy, upscale, good-looking individual like yourself wouldn't have any murderous desires. But hypothetically, if you did, I've heard there's a battle simulation memory pod in Advanced Systems and Bioscience. That's especially disturbing.
Was it especially disturbing though? See, he has information. So I said one more, but I think I'm gonna do.
Any news around town?
Director, does it creep you out that Father created a synth replica of you and your wife?
Yes.
What's the news around here?
It's gonna take a lot of work to clean up the mess that the upper management created. All those super mutants they released into the Commonwealth aren't gonna go down easy.
Any news around town?
I wonder if Dr. Zimmer will spend more time here now that the place isn't so stuck up.
Alright.
Any good gossip flying around?
There are inevitably going to be significant problems with letting him tour.
So he's repeating himself now, so we'll stop
I wanted to
there.
ask you about something else.
Do you have any more questions? I love questions.
Got any work?
I'm looking for work.
I remember when Dr. Orman was reprogramming my AI, there was one rather disturbing entry on her home terminal. You may have noticed that the windows on the residences here don't have any curtains. Not only that, but they all face each other to ensure 100% lack of privacy, which never leads to abuse of any sort. Now, I am positive Dr. Orman wouldn't want me talking about this, but I'm programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I'm asked, whether I want to or not.
Investigate Rosalind's home terminal for the suspicious entry. Alright, awesome. So we found more quests.
I could use work, depending on what it is.
You may wish to check with the folks in Advanced Systems. Evan Watson and Janet Thompson have been looking for help tracking down various technologies. Or, if you want something messier, Alan Bennett and Nathan Fillmore are working on projects to exterminate the super mutant and feral ghoul populations. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Yeah, but I didn't... Alright, so this is very helpful, though, because he's telling me the people I need to find for the quests. Okay.
I'm looking for work.
You may wish to check with the folks in Advanced Systems. Evan Watson and Janet Thompson have been looking for help tracking down...
He's repeating himself again?
If you want, Alan Bennett and Nathan Fillmore. Doesn't that sound exciting?
It does. Okay, I'm going to definitely try to find those people.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
We're going to wrap this episode up. Sorry for the lack of action in this particular episode. So if you don't get the joke here, he's supposed to be like a version of Yes Man from Fallout New Vegas, which is one of my all-time favorite characters. He's not nearly as amusing as the real Yes Man, but it's cute. I like the homage to it because 76 New Vegas is my favorite. 76 is definitely not my favorite. So we will wrap it up here looking at creepy Owen's beautiful face. He doesn't want me to wrap it up looking at him. But this is pretty much, we were looking at this, but we were like up over there. Now we're looking at it from here. With all that being said, if you made it with me this far into the episode, I greatly appreciate it. Again, shout outs to anybody that I know. Subscriber count is, we're close to 100. We're close to 100. I know it's not a big deal to a lot of people, but when I started doing this pretty much a year ago, it's been a year, I just wanted to do it as something fun, something silly, something that I really enjoy playing games and talking about games. And, you know, even I got one subscriber, I thought that was cool. And picking up people like Lone Digger and Daniel and other people that talk to me pretty regularly. Michael in my Skyrim series that always hits me with just all kinds of information. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Probably more than you'll ever know. So thank you guys. I said guys. Breaking one of my rules. Thank you, dwellers. With all that being said, I bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night, Vault Dwellers. Thank you so very much for watching, and I really do mean that. Have a good night.